G'day punters, Blake from the Leg Up Australia. Racing this weekend, plenty of good racing in Melbourne. We've got the Zipping Classic at Sandown and we've got the Hunter, the inaugural $1 million Hunter at Newcastle in Sydney. So plenty of good racing. The Spring Carnival is over. It was a cracking carnival. All the good jockeys stood up. Good horses came to the forefront. I didn't have the best Spring Carnival on the tipping, which is unfortunate. I can bounce back. The weekend was good to us in the Melbourne punting strategy, but it just didn't go our way later in the day. Early in the day was good, and then we sort of dropped off in the later in the day. I think towards the inside fence we were a little bit off, and a lot of horses that I tipped, including Girl Tuesday as the best bet of the day. She found herself on the inside, and Noble Boy, he finished off nicely on the inside. I think if he had got to the outside, he probably wins. Melody Bell was stiff. I think she was held up for too long. If she gets out and all things are even, I think she wins the McKinnon. So we could have finished off really nicely. Rainier, I tipped him in the first. He went down narrowly, but we did find two nice winners. We found Banquo at about $4.20, and then we found True Self, who was the moral of the day, and I also suggested back in the Quinella in that race with Karif. No, sorry, not the Quinella, the Exacta with Karif, and that paid $6.20. So we should have finished on top, and hopefully we can really get stuck into it on Saturday. I'm pretty keen on this meeting at Sandown on Saturday. I think we can back a whole heap of winners and have a massive day. Racing today at Bendigo, there's a few horses here that I like, and that Banquo form now looks really good from Saturday because he came out and won a black type race. I think the second race, the best bet of the day, is from the James Cummings stable. Brad Rawiller's in the saddle. This horse's name is NERONE, number 8. He ran second to Banquo at a sale last start. There was plenty of spaces in that race. He led. Banquo got the better of him and he ended up finishing second. The third horse was close too, but then there was a massive gap to the fourth horse. I think that form is really good for a race like this. Then Banquo come out, as I said, and won that listed race on Saturday. So that form is really good. He's drawn barrier 10. He's going to work across, sit outside the lead. That was 1,400 metres last start, 1,400 metres again here, and he is going to be super hard to beat. Sorry, he's back to 1,300 metres. And this is a maiden plate. So he comes in really well at the weights, and I just have him the best bet of the day for us at Bendigo. The next best comes up in the 6th race. This is also that Banquo form. Race 6, number 2, Living the Dream. Mitchell Friedman, who is having a good time of it at the moment. Dean Yendel's in the saddle. Drawn barrier 4, which is absolutely perfect for him. Last start, after winning his maiden, he went to Geelong in a benchmark 64, and he finished off really strongly behind Sophia's Choice, and Sophia's Choice come out and run second in that black type race behind Banquo on Saturday. So that form has really stood up nicely. There was a gap to third there. This horse is only going to strip fitter. He's a big, strong horse. 1,600 metres looks absolutely ideal for him, and I think he's super hard to beat. There's already been a little bit of money for him early this meeting. And then I think my value bet comes up in the last race. Race 8, number 8, KAMIEN. Going to be really hard to beat. He's going really well for Peter Galagostis. Jason Mesquil's in the saddle, drawn barrier 10. He's going to go back at Bendigo, the last race on Bendigo Cup Day. That form is going to be really strong. He didn't have much room getting up on the fence. I think if he gets to the outside, he wins. Write Your Name won that race, so I think that's good form for this. And then previous to that, he was in Adelaide at Morphettville in a BM 75, and he did a good job there. Not getting much room early in the straight, and then when he did get out, he found the line nicely. He looks really well placed back in class here. I think this is a really nice race for him, and at about $5.50 he's going to be super hard to beat. 1,300 metres. As I said, the price fits us, and he looks well placed for me to get back into the winner's stall. He's got a nice little bit of upside, so he's going to be hard to beat. So there you go, best bet. We got a next best, and we got a value bet at Bendigo. So hopefully we can get the treble up. That would be absolutely fantastic to give us a little bit of a bank for Saturday. As I said, please sign up to our punting strategy in Melbourne. Plenty of work goes into that, and I think we're going to have a big day on Saturday at Sandown. If you are going to have a bet today at Bendigo, please do so responsibly. And as always from the Leg Up Australia, good luck and good punting.